If you like your comedy short, fast, and funny, you've come to the right place. Comedy Time presents QuickLaffs, guaranteed to make you laugh in 30 seconds or less.
The other day, my goldfish pissed me off. So I ate sushi in front of him.
Right, I want to be like 78, right? I want to be old enough to be talking to Josh, right? And then while he's trying to make his point back to me, because I'm listening, I'm kind of crazy, but I'm still listening. Right? And as I'm listening, right, like he's talking, and then I just pull my car keys out and scratch the inside of my ear. Because that's what old people do, okay? Yeah, you know I was in the war, man.
The way here, I saw a car on the side of the road smashed into a tree with a bumper sticker that read, "Jesus is my co-pilot." Maybe he should have drove, huh?
I've seen the movie 2012. I know what's gonna happen, okay? And if you haven't seen the movie 2012, it just means not everybody's gonna make it past December, okay? Listen, in the movie, there's a lot of running, okay? There's a lot of jumping. There's a lot of sweating. I'm not making it. Like, I'm letting you know right now, like, I'm done.
So my girlfriend, Pedro. My girlfriend, Jennifer, she is very smart. She says she is an expert on health just because she's, a doctor. 4 years of medical school, she told me, plus another 4 years of residency. But I have watched 10 seasons of House.
I'm Mexican. Does that help anything? Latino time, huh? And I'm done with it. Like, I'm not saying I'm done being Mexican. I don't think you can do that. Or can you? But like as a comic, all right, usually I'd come up here and hey, I'm Latino. Where are my Latinos at? And right away, hey, right here, and guns and ice and confetti and chiclets and bulls come running in and all right, audience, I'm sorry I even asked, all right.
I work with the kids. Yesterday, this kid asked me a really weird question. He goes, "Coach Sean, do girls pee out of their butts?" And I looked at him and went, "No, that's where babies come from," and just sent him along his way.
I got this one buddy in comedy, man. This dude is ripped, you know what I'm saying? He's a bodybuilder, he's got those veins popping out of his arms. He's cut up like a bag of dope, okay? And I asked him, dude, what is your secret, man? What do you eat? And he's like, I'll tell you what I don't eat, sugar. You gotta cut sugar completely from your diet. I'm like, that shouldn't be too hard. So I started looking at the nutritional facts on the food that I've been eating. There's sugar in everything. So I'm like, okay, this shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna do it cold turkey, no sugar for 7 days, right? 5 days into that no sugar diet, I started having withdrawals, right? By day 6, I was hooked on sugar substitutes. By day 7, I'm snorting lines of Splenda. Day 8, I'm cutting sweet and low with equal mainlining.
One time I was opening for this band called the Sarah Miller Band. And right before the show, I asked them how they wanted to be brought on stage. And they were like, you know what? Just say we're from Detroit, fill in the rest yourself. What I wanted to say was, ladies and gentlemen, your first band coming to the stage tonight, the Sarah Miller Band, hails from Detroit. They travel all over the Midwest. We are so lucky to have them here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Sarah Miller Band. But I had a couple cocktails that night. So what came out was, ladies and gentlemen, your first band coming to the stage tonight, the Sarah Miller Band, hails from Detroit. And just like everyone else from Michigan, they had to come to Chicago to get a job. Give it up for these guys?
I asked someone the other day, I was like, how do you get more followers on Twitter? They're like, you have to just follow people and hope that they follow you back. To me, that sounds like an optimist approach to stalking. So I'm just up here seeking optimistic stalkers.
I like being single, but I'm real picky in relationships now. Real picky. Like I broke up with this one girl because her chapstick stink. We was in public and my lips was a little dry, so I wanted to moisten my lips. So I said, let me borrow some of your chapstick. So right before I put some on my lips, I got a whiff of it, the smell. And when something stink, you keep smelling it, because you can't believe this. You like, what? Was your ass chapped?
I was hanging out with some buddies. We're kicking it at my apartment. We're drinking. We cracked open the tequila. Right, yeah, we started throwing back shots of tequila, getting a little wild. So I slowed everything down. I was like, hey guys, let's slow this thing down. I got a question. Who's sober enough to drive? One of my buddies looks me dead in the eyes, grabs the keys off the kitchen table and goes, woo! Let's do it! Let's not, dude. Let's never do that.
I think if you're dating, I'm sure there's some people dating here right now. I think if you're dating, you got to test the waters as soon as possible. Girl, guy, doesn't matter. I think the best way to do that, to test the waters, is next romantic situation. Just whisper something very awkward and see how they react. Tell you everything. Not long ago, I was with my now wife. We're about to go to bed. She was like, hey, say something to me romantic. I was like, all right. I wish you were a man. But she didn't miss a beat. She turned it right around. She's like, I wish you were a man. And then I proposed, so it worked out.
Did you know you ain't supposed to spank other people's kids? Whoops. Because I was raised in a time where if you got caught doing something bad enough, whoever caught you had to get you. And I had crazy neighbors, man. They would say stuff like, boy, I'll beat the black off of you. It scared the mess out of me because my oldest brother is albino. I thought it worked. They didn't have too far to go with me, man. I'm figuring one good hit, pow! Blue eyes, blonde hair. And good credit.
While we're there, the tour guide says to me, he says, Jamie, a Bedouin man would not give even one goat for you because you are too skinny. That's what he says, all right? And it's not like I asked him, I didn't say, while I'm over here, how much livestock you think I could get for this piece of ass? Any idea? I didn't say that. My husband, of course, furious with the guy, because my husband had taken me to Israel to try to get at least 2 goats for all of this. So
my favorite commercial on TV these days, you guys have probably seen it. It's the one where the announcer goes, "Are you tired of this?" And then you see this woman who's trying to jam an entire pizza into a toaster. And then what this company has done for this woman is they made this pocket that has pizza in it so she could put it in the toaster. But I was thinking about it. And maybe if your problem is such that you would even try to jam an entire pizza into a toaster, maybe you don't need a Pop-Tart with pizza in it. Maybe you're gonna need like at-home care.
So I'm curious about Ellis Island though, and I'm curious because I don't know my family history. Like I can assume, judging from my complexion, that I'm African, which makes sense. My dad's black. He is. My dad's black. My mom's Indian, and that makes me adopted.
Black people, we don't play that. We pay our money. We want to laugh immediately. As soon as we come in the club, you gonna be funny? Well, let me get to the stage. Be funny on the way up there. So serious. When we get real mad, we start to boo. Y'all seen the Apollo where they boo you leave the stage? That's it? Not where I was at. I'm Brooklyn. Brooklyn, we take it too far. They used to boo me all the way to my damn car. That's a boo where people follow you like, boo! Boo! Excuse me, sorry about that, man, sorry. Boo! I'm a cancer, I'm emotional. I'm like, is this necessary? I'm sitting in the car, they spitting on the window, boo! They even breathe on the window. Roll boo in the damn window. And backwards so I can read it. I'm like, what?
I'm not allowed to have a television. People always ask me if I'm bored without a TV. Yep.
That'd be awesome. Key somebody's car, but do a really superb job of it. Like work at it all night, and they come out the next morning, they're like, what in the hell? That's awesome. Man, look at the detail in those flames. Is that a wizard on the hood? Yeah, it is. I keyed a wizard into your hood. I cross-hatched it and everything.
I met my daughter on MySpace. Really, I swear. I didn't really meet her, I added her as a friend. She would leave me hating comments. Hey Dad, we didn't get the child support again. I'm like, Mija, don't be hitting my page, I'm gonna block your ass.
And then she gets mad, and then she starts, like black girls talk, like they argue, they kind of grab words, and that's what she started doing to me. She was like, oh, so you gonna lie to me? Okay, so you just gonna lie to me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something about yourself. I'm gonna take this word, put it together, asshole, that's what you are. I can't win, man.
I was watching this program on the Discovery Channel the other day about conjoined twins, the babies that are born stuck together. Like, if I have kids, that's what I want, because that's actually special. You can prove it with math. It's statistically speaking. But like, it occurred to me as I was watching this, that's all you ever see are twins born stuck together. Like, I've never seen triplets or quadruplets or quintuplets born stuck together. I think it'd be kind of cool to be there when a woman's giving birth to conjoined quintuplets, and the doctor pulls them out like one of those arts and craft paper dolls. You know, oh look, it's a piece of artwork. Like. Or actually, it'd probably be like a cesarean section, so it'd be like barrel full of monkey style. Like, oh look, it's a game the whole family can play.
I'm bad with girls. I was at a bar. I saw this girl. She was getting hit on by a guy, and I could tell her friend was visibly upset that she wasn't the one getting hit on. So what I wanted to do was lean in all smooth and say, I think you're beautiful, and we'd hit it off, have a nice evening, but I'm bad with women. So what I said was, I think you're beautiful. The words were right. I'm basically saying, listen, everyone in this bar thinks you're hideous. I took a poll. I'm the only guy. I can't really get through this sentence genuinely. That's how ugly you are. But will you still please have sex with me? That's what she heard from that interaction.
Just by looking at me, you can't tell I got rid of 255 pounds. Broke up with my girlfriend. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. No, I was on the Atkins diet for 2.5 years, man. Look at that. I was buying crack from Tyrone Atkins.
You know, actually, my name really is Robert Zapata, but my American name is Bob Shoe. How you doing? Nice to meet you. That's how I tell my wife, hey, Bob Shoe, nice to meet you. Yeah, this is my Mexican friend. Oh,
When you grow up Jewish, you become like super obsessive compulsive about everything. Like earlier I went in the bathroom and I saw that the guy in front of me had peed on the toilet seat, and I was so worried that the guy after me was gonna think I was the one who peed on the toilet seat. I ended up cleaning up that first guy's pee.
Space pen, designed by NASA, writes upside down and underwater. You know, just in case you're underwater and have to send a quick message to the surface. Out of oxygen, send help! On that ever so popular waterproof paper they've invented. I mean, I guess if I had to write something down, I could always jot it on my hands, you know? Just in case I get a hot dolphin's phone number. Is that a 6 or a 9?
I always date these like earthy, all natural artist types, you know, the type that wear Toms of Maine, all natural deodorant. That stuff actually gives you BO. It does. That is BO in a stick. It's like patchouli and underarm smell.
Oh, it's tough being married because we just don't get y'all. Do you understand? As men, we're not programmed to understand you. I'm too stupid to figure it out. I'm too stupid to figure out why my wife, she will wear a pair of shoes before she goes out for the evening. She knows damn well she better put a box of Band-Aids in her purse because those shoes are gonna hurt her feet so bad. As men, we say don't wear the shoes. She doesn't think like that, right? We start the dinner off fine. By the end of the night, she's looking like the one who came from Vietnam. She's just, medic! Ah! Medic!
I was on a date recently with this religious girl, and she's like, you know, Jeff, I don't really care about a guy's body. I date a guy for his soul. And I was like, oh, that's really nice. It's just a shame because I just sold my soul for this sweet body.
The psychic came downstairs and she told me some really fascinating stuff. You guys are gonna think I'm bragging. I'm totally not. She said that I have a huge blue energy field and she could feel it from upstairs. So if any of you came in here tonight and you're like, wow, I feel like I'm entering a huge blue energy field, don't worry, you're not going crazy, and you're welcome.
I'm dating this girl, and she used to be a burn victim. And it's pretty sad, because she told me she used to be very hot. I'm like, no kidding. You were on fire at some point. Yeah.
My dad actually owns a typewriter store in 2008. There's no joke there, lady. That's just my life. Yeah, crazy. I'm like, Dad, you know what? You need to get into computers. Computers are only a phase, girl. You'll see. No, Dad. Me sleeping with women in college? That was a phase. With the animals. Great. I'm just kidding. I didn't go to college. Relax.
I think women have taken over the world. They do. You know, ask yourselves this. Isn't Ellen DeGeneres taking over the media from that guy? What's his name? Oprah? Oh. No, don't laugh at Oprah. He does a lot of charity. And here. And, I mean, I get that there are independent women out there and independent women in here, but some of you girls have stopped letting us men be gentlemen. Like the other night, I was on a date with this feminist. Yeah? And we split the check because she's a feminist. And I tipped for both of us because she's a bitch.
I think most people growing up want to be something like an astronaut or like a ballerina or something, you know. I initially actually wanted to be a pina colada so my mom would pay attention to me. Yeah, she's a big drinker. She got me started early. I remember my first hangover, too much breast milk.
I met a stripper named Diamond. I'm like, get out of here. That's not your real name. Because she wanted an autograph. I said, I'll sign it to your real name. She goes, no, my real name is Diamond. I'm like, no, it's not. First of all, it was fake. It should be cubic zirconia. But anyway, I'm like, your name can't be Diamond. She goes, yeah, my name is Diamond. I have a sister named Ruby. Is your dad a jeweler? What the hell's going on, right? She's like, no, my father named us after things he couldn't afford. Then I started thinking, I'm glad my dad didn't do that. Because me and my sister would be light and gas.
Let's face it, girls. Going to the bars to pick up a guy? Kinda like shopping at Goodwill. It's gonna be used. Possibly broken. A little soiled, a little smelly. Somebody left it there for a reason.
I drink alcohol to cope.
My dad actually doesn't drink alcohol at all. My dad actually has never had a sip of alcohol in his entire life. But I actually like that because I feel like he has absolutely no idea what it even looks like to be drunk. You know, like I feel like I could stumble into his house just like wasted, like knocking over furniture, and he's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like, "My allergies are killing me. You have any Sudafed I could snort?" You know, like.
I don't know, it's like all our black leaders are gone. You know, we don't have no black leaders no more. Al Sharpton, you know, he tried, but he just pop up too many places. For real, to me, Al Sharpton like the black Beetlejuice. Every time something racial happened, he just pop up out of nowhere. Reparations! James Brown, my brother, ow. Anybody got some gel? I want to get this right. It's my new growth.
You know what? The only thing more pathetic than seeing a guy at a mall holding a woman's purse by himself, digging through there thinking he's going to find what his wife or girlfriend asked him to get out of there. Your wife or girlfriend ever asked you to get something out of her purse, just keep walking, pretend you didn't hear her ask, man. You ever seen a guy digging through a woman's purse? Oh my God, it's like lipstick, lip gloss, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, powder, blush, hand, face, suntan lotion, Q-tips, cotton balls, handkerchief, curling, curlers, mousse and gel. Hairspray, hairbrush, hairdryer, toe clip, nail file, dry light, appointment, pen, pencil, checkbook, wallet, chocolates, pictures, Motrin, aspirin, vitamin, perfume, pantyhose, pantyhose, Kotex, condoms, Kleenex, candy, cigarettes, sweats, nylons, garters, underwear, cotton crushes, silk, bras, push-up, plunging, see-through, button front, button back, slips, t-shirt, blouses, sweaters, camisole, leotard, lingerie, pumps, flats, heels, jogging, aerobic, walking shoes, mirrors, contact lens cases, pins, needles, spoons, forks, salt, pepper, sugar, spatula, harlot romance, and a handgun, so don't ever mess with a woman. You guys have been very nice. Thank you very much.